Good morning, all my fans out there. I am your regular host, Select Bread, reaching out to you through my channel, Spiritmade. I want to talk about something very important that is going to be beneficial to every one of us. And it's all about near success syndrome. We all know the colossal damage it has caused a lot of people in our society. They never even knew what is the cause of this near success syndrome, but they know the meaning, what it stands for, how it happens to them. I tell you, a lot of people having known how it is happening to them, they do not have anybody who can provide a solution to this menace in their life. A lot of people that I do know that is having this sort of problem, they have lived with it for over 40 years. They have fasted, they have prayed, they have gone to counseling, they have done everything humanly possible based on the information, and they make use of it to ensure that they eliminate this near success syndrome. If I might ask, what is the meaning of near success syndrome? How dozens of people out there can tell me the meaning, but yet they do not know the solution, how to go about it. For the benefit of those people who do not know the meaning of near success syndrome, I am here to tell you the meaning of near success syndrome and how to go about it, and possibly even the cause of near success syndrome. But before I go further, I would like to say, if you love this very channel, if you love what I have been doing, I want you to encourage me by clicking on that very button that is so important to me. You all know that very button is a subscription button. I want you to click on that subscription button to show that indeed you love what I'm doing and that you are ready to ever encourage me. And I also want you to listen to this very video from the beginning to the end. It is a human factor. Facts are being released gradually so that you can be patient watching in order to listen to these very facts that I'm about to reveal. And I want you also to share this very video to other people who are very close to you so that they can also benefit from this very video. As I've earlier said, near success syndrome is a problem of over 60% of our societal population. And what is the cause of this near success syndrome is a problem they have not been able to know. Some of them have known it in partial. Some of them suggest through information given to them that this is the cause, and it is a speculation. Having known the cause given to them, they go through the treatment given to them, and they did it perfectly well. The near success syndrome is still reigning supreme in their life, making them to suffer immensely. But I am here to give you a lasting solution. As long as you are ready to do the information passed to you, you are ready to obey the information given to you, then I tell you to be a thing of the past. If you do not do them, it will live with you, give you the bad luck, hard time. This near success syndrome, it is a very strong spirit. It is a principality in itself, and there is things to do to overcome them. But before we now go into talking about things to do to overcome them, we must certainly know what is the cause. Because if you overcome, you still ignorantly go and do those things that bring them into your life, you keep on suffering from the same thing year in, year out. So it is a good thing for us to know the cause of near success syndrome. It is important we must know them. If we know them, we can eschew them, we can avoid it and stay away from it. And then when we give the treatment, and the treatment go a long way to solve the problem, and we are free from it and begin to enjoy our God-given life and begin to enjoy the sweat of our brow. Not that we begin to struggle from pillar to post. At the end of the day, we're unable to get what we want. Now, for the benefit of those people who do not fully understand the meaning of near success syndrome, I am here to tell you the meaning of near success syndrome. As a human being, we are not created when we reach the age of accountability to stay one place. Manna will never fall from heaven. Every one of us are programmed to move into the labor market to stake a claim. We struggle to ensure that we pay our bills, and so we move from pillar to post. Some involved in a legit business, some involved in illegitimate business. Whatever business involve yourself, as long as you are suffering from near success syndrome, it doesn't matter the business is legit or it is not legit. That near success syndrome problem will ever be effective in the life of that very person, because there is something that is causing it, and ignorantly the person is not aware, the person doesn't know, and the person is struggling. It is a waste of the sweat of your brow. You must find out the cause of near success syndrome. It is a very dangerous spirit. It is a principality itself. It's a very powerful spirit that can never be waved away with the sprinkling of the hand, sprinkling of water, waving of hand, wording of hand, fasting and prayer, untargeted one, without knowing exactly the treatment that is being provided by the Almighty God through revelation that was given behind sleep. If you do not know them, you will remain and begin to suffer from it. It will become your second image. It will become your second cloth that you are putting on. It will now begin to resemble you, because you do not have any solution for it, and you will not be thinking that it has no solution. There is no problem without solution. Every problem is having a solution. Except we do not know the solution, then it remains invisible and stronger than us. But as long as it has a solution, and the solution is handy, you must make use of this very solution. So now the point is, what is the cause of near success syndrome? Near success syndrome is being caused by one basic thing. One major basic thing is a cause of near success syndrome. It is when a man and a woman have an affair, and the woman is put in the family way because they were not ready for the oncoming baby. They decided to go and commit abortion to terminate the pregnancy. When you terminate the pregnancy, you must know that it is a human life that you have terminated. It doesn't matter the beginning of that very human life. It doesn't matter how myopic is that very human life. You think that it's not a full-fledged human being, but you are making a very big mistake. As long as conception has taken place in the womb, it is a full human being. It is a full human being. And so if you eliminate that very child spirit, yes, consciously, will haunt you. And I begin to think about people will commit this abortion on and on, again and again and again. Some people cannot remember how many times they commit an abortion. This abortion you are committing, it has to do with elimination of life that God has created. Yes, you are eliminating the life that God has created. And when you eliminate this very life that God has created, this life will come after you. Yes, it will come after you and fight you. You want to succeed and enjoy your life. At the target of enjoying your life, this is where they come and frustrate you. This is where they will allow you to do whatever you want to do. When it is time for you to succeed, for you to be paid, for you to receive your wages, it is when they come and dissolve the whole thing. It is spiritual in nature and very powerful. It is not a spirit you will undermine. It is not an ordinary spirit. It is a principality. It is a principality. So I want to tell you, my dear ones out there who are listening to the voice of this very video, my voice, you are listening to me, you are hearing me. I want to make you to understand that this promise and fail spirit is not a primary one. It is an advanced spirit, a very strong spirit. Yes, it is a principality in itself. For you to appease it and take it away, there are things you must do. So you should know, tell others, share this very video. Allow other people to benefit from it. Because I know that thousands of people out there in our society are suffering from the same problem. They also have the same problem. And this very problem they are having, they have also tried many ways to make sure that they solve this very problem, but yet they were unable to solve the problem because the solution introduced to them indeed is not the solution. It cannot treat the problem. It cannot put an end to the problem. And the problem continue in their life. But now, there is something you will do to solve that very problem. I want you to listen to me very attentively. Your attention should be here. Because if you don't give a maximum attention to this very video and what I'm saying, the problem will persist. The problem will keep on fighting you. You will continue to have promise and faith, which is not the idea of this very video. The idea and objective of this very video is for you to listen to it from the beginning to the end, share it, subscribe to it, make comment, and like it. When you do that, okay, it means that you are very serious, and others who are having the same problem will also hear it and solve their problem. So the case is very clear that what is the basic and the fundamental cause or the foundational cause of near success syndrome is abortion. Abortion. When two of you agree together to go and commit the abortion, whether you are forced to commit the abortion, whether you are cajoled to commit the abortion, in whatever circumstances that lead you to commit the abortion, it is an abortion. Life has been taken. Life has been terminated. And so this very life has a principle of backfire. They have also decided to come, yes, into the world, to take embodiment into the world and to do one or two things God has given to them to do. But because of your selfishness, and because of your greed, and because of you want to shortcut and pass through shortcuts and to wave it off and to start a life again to something of that very nature, and you forgot to know that everything is being controlled by principle. If you meet a woman who is fertile, she must be in the family way. She must be pregnant, okay? She must be pregnant. When she's pregnant, law of nature says she must be delivered of the baby. Yes, she must give birth to the baby. No need of terminating that very baby in the womb. If you terminate that very baby in the womb, even though it is 1 day old baby, the spirit has been given to it. The spirit has already possessed that very baby. So there's nothing you can do without hands on the baby for this very reason. So I want you to know that it is important for you. It is important for you to obey the simple instruction that will be given to you about this very video, the profound solution that I'm about to address. So you listen to me what you're going to do. Now that you have known that you are having this near success syndrome problem, what are you going to do to solve this very near success syndrome problem? What are you going to do? This I am going to tell you in my video too. I am going to tell you the steps you are going to take to solve this very problem. It is important you do so. If you don't do that, it will keep on disturbing you. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I want you to be free from this very near success syndrome. It is very important that you are free from it.